Yo, what is going on, guys? It's your boy Fun Size, and as you can see, we are here on stage 6 versus, I would assume, the GT version of Battle Hardened Formidable Foes, or at least like the stage itself is GT, right? Because it does have, well, GT in the title. So I'm assuming we're going to be going against GT enemies, and we're taking in our Vegito team, and we're going to use our Gohan again. We're going to use SSJ2 Gohan again. Well, because he's new, relatively new, right? And he really worked last episode slash last stage, right? And we were actually able to complete it because of him. So, without further ado, let's jump in, boys. All right, here we are, and wow, not the greatest starting hand. I mean, what do you want me to do? Can we? Oh, we can get 9. Okay, that's not horrible. Okay, we're gonna get some good attack and defense here from getting 9 orbs. It would have been nice if we got 10, but that's okay. I mean, I think we only get like attack when we get up to 10 orbs, right? So, I mean, at least we got the 7. I mean, mainly 3 is what we need, quote unquote, for the damage reduction. And we did take 100k. Relax, but now if he would have supered immediately, I mean, obviously that would have either been the end of the run or we'd have taken a lot of damage. But our boy Gohan out here is chunking and taking it. Hold on, let me see. Hold on. Only 100k. After super, he took a super for 100k. I mean, if that makes sense, right? I mean, it should. He was able to do a super, and then he took a super for 100k. In which case, he just took a normal before he supered for 100k, which is ridiculous. That he took, you know, that upgraded attack for the same amount of damage. Total of 200k net lost, but it's okay. We're fine. We're good. We're moving in the right direction. Who do we have next rotation? Let me see. Oh, we got Beast, Gogeta, and UI Goku. Okay, that's a problem. UI Goku was supposed to be in slot 7. Or, matter of fact, he was supposed to be in slot 1, rotation 1, and it would have been fine. But no, he wanted to go hang out with his son instead of when he's older, right, as a beast versus when he was begging for help. Goku does have his biases. He most certainly does. He has biases towards the versions of his son. When he was 11, asking for help, he didn't want to do that. Let's see. Well, we grab these, of course. Gogeta gets to stay on rotation. My boy Vegeta here gets to do his stacking thing, if you will. I don't want to grab all of this ki for him because I do want to save some for UI Goku. But I mean, what am I to do here? You know, like there's nothing I can really do other than just grab this ki and hope for the best. In which case, the best might not be good enough. I mean, we don't get damage. We sacrifice damage this turn to a certain extent, right? Like it is what it is. Also, I do love having this UI Goku simply just for the revive. Like he's not here for really anything else. Like that's what he's here for. And I mean, since I don't have another slot 1 yet, but soon I hope that changes, right? I hope that I'll be able to get a slot 1 and be able to do my thing with someone else that's, I guess you could say, a little bit less, well, a little bit more risk-free, right? I want it to be someone else like Beast. I mean, if I could get Tech Broly, if I could get literally anybody else, you know, that would be nice. That would be nice. Literally anybody else than just UI. But UI's value is still there. Like, he can still revive and everything, but most of the time I do feel like we need to revive because either of him or someone else that took way more damage than I anticipated because he wasn't there to protect them. You know what I mean? Like, if the rotations are set up immediately, most of the time we really don't take damage like that, and that's just how it is. But I don't know. Beast is also one to be taking damage right now because of just how strong these bosses are, which is no fault of him. You know, like that's just the name of the game. And oh, we got a lot of orbs. Oh baby, we got 15. You know I have to do this, right? I gotta do this. You know how rare it is that we get 15 orbs? That is so rare. So rare. Like, it's rare enough to where I'm willing to just throw them in slot 1 and hope for the best. Right? Like, that's what I'm hoping on right now. And please don't sell me, Gohan. Please don't sell me. You're dodging. That's what I love to see. Oh, okay. Well. And for those that care, I am feeling much better today. I don't have the runny nose situation going on. Been sneezing a lot, but other than that, we're fine. You know, so we're chilling on that front. So no worries, chat. We're good to go. We're good to make content again. No problems. I did kind of fiddle around again today and just kind of enjoy before I have to start making a whole lot of videos again. Because part 3 is within the next couple of days, right? And I do want to get out a Ragnarok video tonight. So those of you that are sticking around for that and have stuck around up until this point, waiting for the Ragnarok videos to return, one, I appreciate you, love you, kiss on your forehead, thank you. But other than that, they will return relatively soon. My bad, you know, Dokkan is the main priority on the channel, but other than that, I would say that I've been just also kind of just busy in general, so I apologize. But yesterday I was going to do it, and then problem with the nose, and then today I was just kind of messing around, but I apologize. Either way though, we're getting it done. We should have a video out tonight, or technically tomorrow in the AM, because I'll be up all night, so you know how that goes. But anyway, how much damage are we gonna take here? Hold on, wait a minute, I ain't been paying attention. Okay, that's not bad. And also, a third phase for real though? A third phase? Really? Interesting. You know what could happen, Mr. Rildo? You're gonna feel like something has gone inside you. I'm not gonna say it, but it rhymes with your name. And it's gonna be the fist. It's going to be the fist of Gogeta and Vegito. And it's gonna feel a lot like something else. But, nonetheless, I think for those who know, they know. You know what I'm talking about. You know what I mean? And for those that don't, well, cover your ears, kids. Cover your ears. But anyway, yeah. First of all, what are you doing, buddy? Spitting out 19 million attack. Also, you only need to stack like twice. 2 turns with this guy, and he's just already ready to go. You know what I mean? Like, going into Gogeta immediately is not a bad idea. However, don't forget, kids, that you can stack with Vegeta longer if the opportunity arises. And we're not going to really be able to have that chance of going into them. Because I'd like to go into both of them at the same time to, like, maximize the output for the turn, if need be. But, oh, look at this. Oh, look at our boy. Saving us once again. I want to do this. I do. I really, really do. Do I? Yeah. You know what? Screw it. We need the healing, right? We need the healing. We have 80% damage reduction because we drop below 50% HP. We can leave UI Goku on rotation and we can float off the Vegito. That's fine. We can do that. We can do that, right? Because the main reason we even have to do this in the first place is because UI Goku decided to hang out with someone else on another rotation, and that was not cool. Oh, wow, he's actually good. Well, we're about to find out how good he really is, because, I mean, he ate it. We're back to below 20% HP, but I mean, he ate it, dude. Without having a super first, he ate it. You guys realize how substantial that is? I mean, granted, you had to have an entire key field of orbs to do it. But give him some credit, dude. The kid he just lost his dad, lost his father, you know? But no, in all seriousness, Gohan is actually really, really good. Gohan, dude, so many good Gohan these days, right? Also, let me know what you guys think of the physical Super Saiyan 2 Gohan. Because personally, I'm trying to decide as to whether or not I want to pick him up with coins. You know what I mean? I kind of want to pick him up with coins and, you know, see where it goes. Because at this point, I mean, I have 4 out of the 6 LRs, right? I've got 4 of them. So it's like, I kind of want Gohan, you know? Not even so much because I need him for my team or whatever. Like, no, I just want him because he's Gohan, you know what I mean? Like, I just want the new Gohan. He's got the good animations and voice lines and all that stuff. Like, he just looks cool. And his intro is, oi, 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 chef's kiss, dude. It's chef's kiss, come on. His intro? Have you seen it? It's so good. And it's active. Oh, brother bear. So good. Funny enough, I figured that they would not necessarily drop a new Gohan now, right? But I thought that they would do it last year, right? Like, I thought they would drop a potential double Gohan celebration where they would do Gohan Beast and then Super Saiyan 2 Gohan and then have a new Cell or something along those lines, or even potentially another hero card if they wanted to, and then drop both new Cell and old Cell as like just a full-on Gohan celebration, right? Thought they would do that. I thought they would. And in my mind, that's exactly what would happen. They would go, oh, Gohan Beast, Cell Max. Old Gohan, old Cell. Like, it just made a lot of sense to me, right? Because both of those teams, they would get a lot of help, a lot of buffs and whatever, and then you're able to run both Gohans, and you're chilling, bro. Like, you're good. And we need to do, like, voice lines and all that stuff for the Gohan anyway, in which case, this works out now that we have the new Gohan. So it's like, hey, you know, hey, for those who don't know, by the way, big Gohan fan here, right? I've only said his name 7 times in the last 10 seconds. But yes, that boy nice. That boy nice. And he does a lot of damage. However, I would like him to be a little bit more defensively sound, if that makes sense. For those of you that have him, that understand what I mean. I personally haven't been able to use him yet because, you know, literally talking about pulling him. But that being said, it's one of those things where I read his passive and I was like, he's supering a lot, but he doesn't have a whole lot of defensive mechanics, right? Like, he just don't got it. So it's kind of just like, I don't know, dude. It's a little bit iffy. I don't know. If anybody can clarify for me, you know, down below, that also has him either at 55% or whatever. Does he live supers? Does he die? Do I need to do a full dodge build on him? I'm assuming yes, but it's like, I don't know, you know? I don't know. So if you guys could do that for me, that would be great. We get 7 and 7, huh? Well, I mean, I guess we'll go with these because we don't have a character that needs these type of orbs, and we do have characters that need the blues. So, hey, that's what we'll do. And thank you for dodging, buddy. I see you. I appreciate you. But even if you didn't, we would get the revive, right? And surprisingly, in none of these Formidable Foe videos, we have gotten the revive. I don't think we have, right? I don't think we've gotten the revive in any of these. Maybe once. We've gotten it maybe once, and I'm just like blanking on when we did it. But yeah, it doesn't seem like we're getting it too often because he's just the dodging goon, the dodging Gotaku. I don't know, dude. I don't know. I don't even know what that is, to be honest with you. But all I know is our boy Gogeta here, also known as just standalone Vegeta right now, is at 17 million. Effective against all types, and he crit. Ooh, because of UI Goku, that support that UI Goku gives. I mean, honestly, dude, honestly, do I change the team? You know, do I change it? maybe I just add like that other Gohan here. You know what I mean? If I actually end up getting him by any means, like maybe that's what it is. I just add him to the team versus this Gohan. Granted, I don't know if either one can go slot 1. I think this one could potentially go slot 1 better than the other one, but I'm not sure. Right? I'm not totally sure. It's because this boy is dodging. He is able to take a normal after he supers. You know, if he gets hit beforehand, I mean, he can technically tank a little bit in slot 1. I don't know though. I don't know. Well, we could grab this Solo Dolo purple over here, because we could do that. Yeah. Okay. I can smell what you're stepping in. We could go like this too. Yep. Could we? Well, actually no. So I went ahead and reset, boys, because I wanted to keep my Vegito, or I should say Goku, on this rotation instead of Gotenks, right? I'll throw Gotenks off. It's all good. It's all gravy. Yeah. We're a little bit low on HP to be taking damage, but we're a little bit low for that. And notice how we basically have just stayed here this entire fight. Right? Like we haven't gone above 50% HP, and when we did, we got knocked immediately back down. Like, it's just kind of gross. I don't like this. I don't like this, how they're trying to put us down right now. You know what I mean? I don't like it. I don't like it. Do you like it? I don't. I will say though, the bosses that lose HP, lose attack and defense, I mean, it's cool. It's cool, but at the same time, I feel like it's almost not needed to a certain extent, because some of these characters are still really stupid. So it's like, well, they're kind of taking the challenge away as the fight goes on, which is making the fight go faster, which is good and bad, because it's good because, you know, we don't want super long fights, but it's bad because then we don't get to really see the characters come out and play, you know? We definitely want and need more fights so that we can actually display the full power of Gogeta and Vegito, because there's no other fight in the game right now besides Baby in that battlefield fight where they're actually able to go full ham, balls to the wall, like we're going for it, pedal to the floor. Like, you can't do that. And the fact that they only stacked in that video like 2 times, maybe 3 tops, right? Oh, we're going against Omega Shenron. Okay. They only stacked like 2 or 3 times in that video, and then they were putting up numbers that were just like, what is this? Is this what Dokkan has come to? You know, that was the first thing that I thought, and I was just like, dude, this is ridiculous. This is insane. Like, this fight was 8 turns. You know what I mean? 8 turns. That's ridiculous. That's absurd. That's ridiculous. Yeah, they were only able to stack 3 times, now that I think about it. Because that turn that they did that on the 8th turn, they fused. So they couldn't stack anymore. It was like, yeah, dude, they're dumb. They're very dumb. And I apologize, chat, if you could hear any of that. That's me getting hydrated. Gotta stay lubricated and hydrated out here. You know what I mean? Got to. Especially living in a hot climate. So for those of you that live in a hot climate, definitely drink more. You know? Drink more. Drink more than you need. Always drink more than you think you need. Not in the bad way. I'm talking water, H2O. You know what I mean? Definitely water. Not anything else. Because water is good for you. Water's the best. As I apply chapstick. There it is. There it is. Lubricated, hydrated. We're chilling out here. We're good. We're good to go, boys. We're good. And so far, 17 is not looking real super right now. You know, he doesn't even feel threatening. Not even a little bit. Gogeta is walking the dog on this guy. And he left him one shot just so he can get another stack in. That's why he knew himself. He's like, yeah, dude, I just want to get another stack in. That's all. I just want to stack, bro. That's it. Just want to stack. And honestly, I'm very curious. I'm very curious as to what these characters are going to look like in the long run. Right? And the reason I say that is because once their initial, like, I guess you could say their initial few turns wears off, and they're like, oh yeah, my damage reduction is gone, or my extra defense is gone, and all that stuff. It's like, okay, how do we combat the fact that they've lost all this defense? Well, they stack defense as well. Let's not forget that. But at the same time, do you think that there's going to be fights that are so long that we will be able to stack defensively with characters, right? We'll swap into the, we'll swap them out. They'll start stacking or whatever. Beast is already in like a floater position and whatnot. We're at 2 million defense, and then we swap to Goku again and just start stacking attack again. Like, do you think the fight's gonna last that long? I don't think so, but maybe. You never know, because we can get to a point where some fights are so long, it's like, Brother Bear, what are we supposed to be doing here? Like, this is a long fight, dude. This is oof. This is one of those fights that's just you're gonna be here for a while. Strap in, make sure you got your snacks, because you're gonna be here a while. Watching the glorious power of Vegito and Gogeta, right? And then on top of that, once you start stacking and all that stuff, like when you have them rainbowed and all that, like they stack quick, bro. They get damage quick, through the roof type damage. Like, this is gross, dude. Like, what are we doing? Like, these characters are so good. They're so unbelievably strong, and it's like, I don't know, man. Where do we go from here? Does Amatsu have something under his sleeve? An ace in the hole, if you will. Like, I don't know, but only part 3 will tell us what we're going to be getting ourselves into. Because let's say that the LR gods and the LR Super Saiyan 4s are actually on the level of, let's say, like Beast Gohan or something crazy. Dog, we are in for some fights, bro. We are in for some hard fights. Because remember, even on the front of the red zones, like, Jiren is still up there. Zamasu 2.0 still might be coming out. You know what I'm saying? Like, I anticipate that Zamasu red zone from the beginning, when that guy first came out, he was a menace. He was so difficult because he countered all of the good characters, because all of them either needed to stack up or build up or whatever, right? And he would just hit you with something that was hurting so much right away. So much so that even the LRs, the anniversary LRs, were struggling in there. They were struggling. They couldn't keep up, dude. They couldn't do anything. They were just like, oh, well, if I haven't supered yet, I die. Like, like it was crazy. Absolute madness. But now, we got characters that don't die if they super, but even if they're in slot 2, they're chilling, right? And we do have some pretty good slot 1s, so I mean, like, I don't know, dude. I don't know. Like, for them to cook up something that's gonna be difficult, like actually difficult, dude, they have to have a lot of HP, and they gotta hit hard. Not too hard, like bring us to the edge of death, like we are here. Like, this is good. They could go even a little harder, just a little further, right? They could go a little bit further, and then it'll be like, okay, all right, this is where I gotta play smart. I gotta have the right builds, all that stuff comes into play. I love that. I love that stuff, where all of that stuff matters. You know what I mean? Like, that's what we like. That's what we love to see. Yep. Now, as far as 17 goes, he looks like he's about done, right? Yeah, he should be done. But you see, this is also what I mean. You don't even actually get to fuse or nothing like that really in these fights. So that's also why we need it. Like, we need to be able to use the character. I want to fight more than just baby. You know how many times I fought that guy just to see them fuse and then destroy him? Like, come on. Come on. Like, come on. It's ridiculous. It's actually ridiculous. And I forgot to turn off the animations chat, so my bad. Like, it's actually my bad, but still. I mean, I don't mind them, so I'll just talk over it. So it's all good, but yeah. What do we do here? Well, I guess we just keep the rotations as they are. Like, I don't think we do anything. Right? Like, we just grab this. Yeah, we can grab these blues here. Yeah, let's grab these blues. And then these other blues. No, these reds. Hold on. Yes, give me the reds, bud. Yes. Okay. Delicioso. Yes, sir. I mean, going into a Mega Shenron with 50% HP, or rather 49%, is not the best. I'll be honest. It's not. But, I mean, what are we to do? You know? What are we to do? Yep, and we're actually doing it, too. We're actually doing it. We're going into Omega Shenron now at 49% HP, which is not the greatest position to be in, you know? And he re-randomized it. Cool. You're so cool, but guess what? I have orb changers. Changers, I do. I got more than one. I got Gotenks and Gohan, so we're good. So we'll grab all of these so that when he dodges... Oh, dude, hold on, wait a minute. I didn't think about this. Does he cancel dodge? Bro, please, don't cancel dodge. Don't be weird, bro. That's another thing. We got Omega Shenron 2.0 maybe coming, dude. Like, brother, we've got some stuff headed our way that's probably going to be incredibly toxic. It's going to be annoying getting some of these characters to perform. And then any characters that are not like the heavy hitters, bro, like the main anniversary units, if they're not those guys, they're going to struggle. They're gonna struggle so hard in these fights, dude. Like, they're gonna struggle, like to the point where it's like you have to use these teams and that's it. I mean, they do this all the time. Like, they literally make it so that something is really, really hard, so that the anniversary units are the only ones that can do it, and or the new characters can only do it. And then they go, okay, we're gonna sell you the solution, right? They create a problem to then sell you the solution, and then that, like, from then on, it's just like, oh, we're gonna dog walk this fight. It was hard before, but while it is hard, boy, it is incredibly. In which case, that also means if we do get some new hardest fights in the game, we'll see how some of these new cards fare, right? We'll see how they do. We'll go back to doing stuff like that. Would you guys like that, chat? Me doing potential this character versus this character or this boss again. I did that for a little while just to see how it would do. And it didn't do too bad, you know. I was just curious sometimes as to how some of these characters would actually, you know, go against these fights, because these are either beloved characters or old meta characters. But at the same time, I almost don't see a point in it. Like, clearly these bosses are not designed for older characters, right? So it's almost redundant to even bring those characters. You know what I'm saying? Like, if it's a new character, that's totally different. That's totally different. But at the same time as well, if the new character is able to just completely dunk on the event, like, it's obviously designed to do that. So it's like, okay, what's the point? Like, you're taking all the difficulty out of this fight with this character. Like, I get that. But at the same time, if the whole purpose of the video, I guess, is to see if it can, and if it can, cool, it gets the stamp of approval of good unit, good job. And if it can't, and it came out after the event, then that's a problem, right? Like that's a bit of a problem. So I don't know, we'll see what we got here. But yeah, we still got Omega Shenron potentially at some point. We still got Jiren, we still got Zamasu, and whoever else is on the cover of those red zones. Like we still got those on the way, you know. So hey, be ready, folks. Be ready. Be ready. That's all I gotta say. And be as ready as you can be, because it's gonna be a wild ride. All right. Honestly, he kind of screwed us with Key here. I'm not gonna lie. He's kind of putting it in us right now, and it's not great. However, we get the 20 Key here, and then we get, oh, come on, dude. 19, really? All right, dude, sure, whatever. I mean, the Key is awful right now. Like, Gotenks and Gohan need to get up in here and please just dodge it all, dude. Just dodge it all. He's got to dodge like 5 more attacks, dude. This is absurd. This is actually ridiculous, but he's gonna do it though. Watch, he's gonna do it. And then if he doesn't, we revive, right? So it works out regardless. You don't want to awaken the beast. He actually dodged it all. He actually dodged it all. Wow. Wow. I mean, what else do I say to that other than just wow? He really dodged all of it. Didn't get hit once. Not one time. I mean, I don't think it would matter if he got hit 1 or 2 times, you know? Like, I'm pretty sure he wouldn't be able to live it at all if he got hit. Like, he's at that point now where it's like literally dodge or die, which I'm glad he can dodge as much as he can, but it's like, dude, you are on the fine line. You are teetering past your life cycle, I guess you could say, because for the longer that he goes on, you know, the longer the game goes on, and we're just getting harder and harder fights, it's going to get to a point where he literally just has to do nothing but dodge or he dies. Like he's just going to get one-shotted. It doesn't matter, dude. But hey, dodge or die, baby, dodge or die. Insane. Actually insane. Oh, chat, I keep forgetting to turn it off because like it's almost like my brain refreshes every time there's a new fight. You know, like it refreshes, bro. I completely forget, and it's just like, all right, what do we gotta do now? Like, whatever. It's fine. It's fine. It's not a big deal. Ooh, we're cooking once again. We're cooking out here. Well, surely this is the end, right? Surely there's no phase after this, right? Surely. I don't want to risk it. I just been recording for 30 minutes. I don't want to do this again. So I say we pop the beast active and let it rock. Right? Do we do? I mean, I guess. What do we do here? What can we actually do? You know what I mean? I think we just pop the beast, honestly. Because I believe in Gohan and all, but like, I really don't want to just die after that. I don't want Goku to die either. Yeah, let's just pop beast, dude, honestly. Now, I'm not gonna lie, having a type disadvantage beast is a bit of a risk in itself, but I think it's less of a risk than basically just going, oh, I'm gonna allow, you know, super easy A Gohan here to just eat whatever Omega Shenron's about to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't feel like that's worth. Look, see, and he did super. Look at him. Look at him. Disgusting. How much damage do we take? None. Beast is still that guy, dude. And we do 54 million. We do 54. Yes, dude. That's so sick. Yep. Oh, man. Oh, baby. That's so good. That's so good. I actually didn't think we would get his below 58% as much as we do. Well, I think it's 58%, right? I'm pretty sure it is. We get it way more often than I thought in these fights. But anyway, there you have it, boys. That is stage 6. The GT version of Battle Hardened Formidable Foes. And if you guys enjoyed the video, please don't forget to drop a like, comment, subscribe, do all that good stuff for me. And I'll see you guys in the next. Peace.